You've had Juan Carlos Obregon, who could potentially be facing some time off with the Honduras Olympic team. What is that? How important is he going to be for your season this year?
I think him and a lot of other guys are going to be very important. However, anytime you have a chance to represent your country and and especially to be having an opportunity to go play for the Olympics, you have to. And so, we have a couple of guys in hand. That's why we know we have more than 11 guys on the roster, and just it's an opportunity for someone else to step up. So when he leaves, we hope that he goes, he stays, and he's extremely successful because that bodes well for everything that we're doing here and for our organization. So, we hope he goes there and enjoys it and does really well. But other guys will have to step up. So anytime someone is out because of injury or international duty or for suspension or for whatever it might be, the next guy has to step in and fill those shoes and do the same job or hopefully better.
From this is your third opening night here at HEB Park. What's changed throughout these 3 years that you've been here, and how do you approach this game against Los Dos, and being that you saw them for the last few seasons and they've taken results literally at the last minute?
Yeah, but it's a different coach, so you don't know. It's a different team every year because of we've changed. We've changed considerably, and I'm assuming they have also changed. So it's a new year. Obviously, just the fact that we're home, we want to start strong. We felt that both years that we have home openers, we've kind of had the game in hand and we've letting it get away. I remember my first year we had the game in hand against St. Louis. They come back and tie it up, in the last 5 minutes. And then last year against Fresno, the same thing. We were going through a good batch, and then we missed some chances, and then all of a sudden we see ourselves down. So we're hoping that we start in the with the right frame of mind and really taking the game to them. I think that that's the one thing that we must do, and we have to do it for 90 minutes. We have to dictate the tempo, the pace of the game from start to finish. And again, it's happened with them that we've had the lead and they've taken it always. They tied it up in the last 2 to 5 minutes every time that we've played them. And so we have to make sure that we know we finish games and we close games, and that's what it is. It's just about how do we close the game. And at certain times towards the end of the game, it's just making plays. It's about a guy willing to sacrifice himself to block a shot, a guy knowing when to clear a ball, a guy knowing when to keep the ball. And those things are extremely important. And so it's just how the players react at the end of the match to be able to pull off plays that are going to help us remain ahead, or keep the victory, keep the lead.
And now, last one from me. You're in your third year. You've seen a lot of different things. How will home field be the fortress for this side this season?
Well, I think over the last, from the start, from the induction of this club, I think it's been pretty good with all the coaches, with Wilmer Jr. and I, that I think at home we've been very difficult to beat. And, most teams that come down here don't enjoy coming down here between the travel, the climate, and then just how rowdy our fans can get. And so the rowdier they are, the better. So I think that's important, that for us, that as long as our fans are here supporting us, it gives us an extra boot, and for sure it just makes it a formidable place to come and try to get points. So that's the one thing. I think our guys are extremely excited, and they're ready. They're knowing at the bits to get out there. The field is in outstanding shape. The weather's fantastic. I hope it gets a lot harder. So it's always to our benefit. But yeah, no, I think the guys are just ready to play and make sure that anyone that comes here leaves with their tail between their legs. That's the plan, and that's what we hope for. That at home we take care of business.